engineer Mohamed Kamal, the CEO of OnPassive.
OFounders, it's really an amazing product. Okay, yani we try it, we make it, and it will be almost ready. But also, as we said, I don't want the people to get in panic mode. This is the normal, because when the people, they are afraid from the unknowns, because it's something strange for them, something new for them. Normally, people are afraid from new things. Okay, so don't worry, we are here to support all of you. Our customer support team, our customer success team, they are trained, and also all the discussions when they verify, they are involved in these discussions, because when we know, once we launch it, verify, it will not come one or two questions, it will come tons of questions immediately. This is the normal, and we are expecting. For that reason, we are expert now. And alhamdulillah, I am expert with these people, and all the teams, they know what is the behavior of our customers and founders when they have to come, and everybody sending emails, and all everything. So guys, first questions, please stay calm, don't be in panic, okay? Because you have strong team working 24/7, 365 to serve you in the proper way. So this is number one. ONPASSIVE everywhere. So guys, what you saw is just the beginning. We start just warm up, we just fire up. So please stay tuned all the time. We'll have a big surprises, and you can see these great leaders here. They come and they enjoyed the show yesterday, so it was fantastic with them. So all of you, keep tuned. The bigger and stronger still to come, and we love all of you, and we will see you at the very top always. Thank you, and I believe they enjoy the show here and everything in Dubai. Thank you guys, and see you at the very, very top.
We are so in it to in it.
We are so in it to in it.
We are also real. ONPASSIVE is real.
We are so in it to win it. Our great Burj Khalifa and our offices at the very, very top. Guys, we are here. I am making Zoom. You know where we are? We are in the very, very top. Here, I will take you a tour from this nice place. Of course, when founders will come here, we will invite you here in this nice place. I will show you the lakes. It's very fantastic place, very fantastic view. How proud we are here with our amazing Burj Khalifa and our offices and the areas here. So I believe you enjoy it so much. It's a very nice place. And you will never get bored from seeing our office. 1 minute, I didn't see anything. So let me shift it again, the camera to Burj Khalifa. You cannot stop watching it. You cannot stop love about it. You cannot stop the passion that you are there. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Wow, we did it. Can you imagine we have continuous displays and projection on Burj Khalifa, all the world knowing ONPASSIVE. Unbelievable. Fire, 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 fire. This is what we call fire. It's an amazing feeling. It's amazing that you are staying everywhere, and you have the confidence. We are there. We are at the top. Nobody can beat us. We become all over the world. It's unbelievable. So I take long time, but I don't think the people will get bored, because you will never stop love this building, and to be a proud and honor for our great ONPASSIVE and our great, the one and the only, our beloved founder and CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarrah. You can say it, boss.
I insist you should share that. There's an upcoming event.
Yes, monsieur, you can say it.
One of you better share it because I'm getting goosebumps. Any, meeny,
No,
miny,
no, this is some surprises, but we can share it. We can announce it about it.
Okay. So don't be scared, okay? Some should be, but there is a World Police Summit coming up in Dubai, March the 5th to the 7th, very close, 2 weeks from now. And ONPASSIVE is the host and the sponsor for that, alongside with partners with Dubai Police and connection with some other international departments. I'm going to leave it at that. So ONPASSIVE is chosen and the most qualified to take care of that, and some other national libraries and archives also chose ONPASSIVE to take care of their technology and system. For some countries, you know how delicate is that topic when it comes to some major documents and archives, etc. So we just have more partnerships, and some like this. They're definitely on our side. They do a lot of vetting. They do a lot of investigations and scrutiny to make sure that we are the best option that they have among the entire world that will take care of that event and future event, and take care of their media system. We're delighted to be the one. So it is official. We will be sharing with you more information. So there's a big chance that you're in a country that we have relationship with the law enforcement and with the police system in your country. Obviously, UAE and Dubai police is the primary one, but also across the globe. That's a big deal. We're honored. We're obviously overwhelmed and somewhat surprised because they're bigger players in the market ahead of us in the game. How could you stand out? And we did ask that question. I'm curious. I'm going to say that publicly. They said, we've seen your work. Okay. We've seen your work, and we see the direction you're headed to, and they understand, you know, we're positioned in a way to dominate the market. Yeah.
It is actually big summit, boss. It is annual summit. It's Dubai Police is making this summit every year, inviting all international polices. So we'll find New York police, we'll find the Interpol,
Good cops, bad cops, all of them are coming.
all the cops there. And it's a 3 days event here with at the end was a celebration of Cardinal. So ONPASSIVE is the media partner there, and we have really working very hard to have this. Our team working from even before 2-3 weeks, working closely with Dubai Police for all the arrangements there.
Lots of preparation.
You will find our logo is there, inshallah. This is a big deal, and before like 2 weeks, I had a meeting there in Dubai Police Headquarters with Dr. Susan, and discuss about this with the generals and the big officers about this issue. So guys, we have to be proud of ONPASSIVE, and more and more and come. Where we are now, and we are very confident about what we have. Okay. You know me, guys, I don't like the sugar-coated speech. I am engineer, I am technical person, and we are all the time we are dealing with the technicals here. So what is happening here, it's really something big, and it has to go through many steps, and these steps cannot be in parallel, has to be in series. One step, then other step, then other step. Okay, there is a lot of things, which is really, it's a massive work. All the people are doing it and working together all over the world, 24/7. So everything we have, it's good news. As our boss said, it's done deal. OConnect is ready. It is, we are adjusting it. Everything, it has to go in so many things, very specific, very detailed. Okay, so this is what we are doing. For that reason, I am still in the office till now. Okay, our team is working, our team is checking everything. The people are specialists in the IT, they understand what is meaning of QA, that we have like different kind of test. What you see, it's just a program for anything, but what is behind the scene? Okay, there is so many things, so many what we call environment. You have like QA environment. After you finish the development, you put it in QA, then pre-production, then production, then go live. And sometimes our experts and our team, when they have some glitches or something, stay 3-4 hours and they find small things in the code, one comma or one dot or something missing. And really, guys, this can take some time, and then again and again and again. This is why we are doing this, to perfect our product, to make it perfection, and to use it in that very smooth and seamless way. And a small message for everyone, guys, stay positive. Everything is going on track, no problem. What is happening now, our migration process is still going on. And I was explaining to Mr. Majid, okay, how complexity is the situation, because our applications and our products is very complicated. It's getting big and big every time. OConnect and OTracker, OMail, ONet, the ecosystem itself, it's very complicated. So don't expect the migration will take 1 or 2 hours. It's planned to be 1st of July, but unfortunately some happened. It started earlier, just making some gap in communication, but everything on track. Teams, our technical teams and AWS team, they are doing great, but it is a process. Process has to go in step by step. You cannot skip one stage to go for the others. So it's everything, don't worry. Soon, inshallah, you will get your beloved OAS and OConnect, everything soon coming. Don't worry, we are here. I am the owner of the company. I am talking with you as your brother and your friend, as we are all of us so good times together. But unfortunately, we cannot continue in this situation as now. For that reason, I gather all of you and to inform you that I am sorry to say that from tomorrow it will be a last working day for everyone. I will not terminate anyone. Okay, people want to resign, they can resign. People sitting for 2-3 months now, they are not doing anything. Of course, people, they are free to search for a job, and I will not cancel any residency. But what is behind the scene?
ONPASSIVE, criminally charged with organized crime and money laundering.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
ONPASSIVE, the gang goes laundering. And this was posted by the Recovering Hunbot on February 7th. Key takeaways. OnPassive Technologies LLC charged with criminal money laundering. The abrupt shutdown of OnPassive services in June 2024. Explain. More criminal charges are expected soon. As we previously discussed, OnPassive is comprised of multiple companies, each with different ownership in multiple countries. Today we are going to be focusing on the Dubai, UAE company, OnPassive Technologies LLC. This company was formed on the 23rd of November 2021 and registered as a single-person company, fully owned and controlled by Mr. Mohamed Kamal Mohammed, known to most OnPassive founders simply as Mohamed Kamal, Mr. Kamal, Engineer Kamal, or Nuclear Engineer Kamal. The nuclear disaster. OnPassive Technologies LLC is the company with which all affiliate agreements were signed by OnPassive founders and affiliates. This division of OnPassive in Dubai was fully responsible for facilitating sales, calculating and paying out commissions, and the OnPassive ecosystem, OES, and OConnect products. OnPassive Technologies LLC, from the day of OConnect's launch, the 1st of September 2023, collected all payments from existing founders, new affiliates, and the minuscule retail customers for OConnect. Really minuscule. They managed all wallets, which were responsible for tracking sales, commissions, and commission payouts. OnPassive's consistent payment issues. The merchant problem. If you recall, there were many issues with OnPassive taking payments to activate affiliate accounts and OConnect. These issues resulted in OnPassive being unable to sell OConnect for more than 75% of the time OConnect was commercially available. During this time, OnPassive had run into many issues with payment processors, particularly those facilitating credit and debit card payments. Behind the scenes,
But what is behind the scene?
Mr. Kamal's teams were establishing new shell companies across the globe to continue receiving credit and debit card payments. Yeah, remember Transco Mobile PC Repair Hub? These shell companies would exist for a very short time, often only days, before they were caught by banks and processing of payment cards was again suspended. We can now publicly reveal the primary reason for these issues. On the 24th of October 2023, 54 days after OnPassive began offering OConnect for sale, the Financial Investigations Unit, FIU, of the Central Bank of the UAE issued a freezing order impacting all OnPassive Technologies LLC's companies. This order resulted in the banks and payment processors of OnPassive immediately halting processing any transactions for OnPassive and prevented OnPassive from accessing any funds already collected. They were not stolen, they were frozen by the bank because of this. When the FIU issued the freezing order, Mr. Kamal, Mr. Ashraf Mufara, and other executives and employees of OnPassive had already started establishing the shell companies we mentioned above. These new companies, based outside of the UAE, were not subject to the UAE's FIU freezing order, meaning the company was able to continue accepting payments from founders. We have learned that regulators in the countries in which OnPassive established these shell companies were, and continue, working with financial regulators in the UAE and other countries in which OnPassive had established legal entities. Criminal accusations for Mr. Kamal and OnPassive Technologies LLC. As a result of the questionable handling of funds, on the 5th of November 2023, 66 days after OConnect's commercial launch, a criminal report was made with the Dubai police. Mr. Kamal and all OnPassive Technologies LLC companies and operating divisions were charged with committing money laundering through an organized criminal group. While investigations continued into 2024, Mr. Kamal and Mr. Mufara made several public appearances where they claimed that they were simply having issues with payment processors due to the volume of payments. While both Mr. Kamal and Mr. Mufara were aware of the charges, they continued hiding from OnPassive founders and the public the true nature of what was preventing OnPassive from accepting payment for new OConnect subscriptions, and the true reason they were unable to pay commissions earned by founders. Yeah, honest and transparent company, huh? Planned migration or organized criminal money laundering. Fast forward to late June 2024, when the OnPassive public website, the OnPassive ecosystem, and OConnect were abruptly shut down for a supposed planned migration. At the time of the planned migration, founders were told that the company was transitioning away from Amazon Web Services, AWS, and that the migration would be completed in a short time. Obviously, this planned migration was not planned and has not gone smoothly. As of the time of publishing, the migration and restoration of services has yet to be completed. 225 days and counting. And on the day of the recording of this video, it's 226 days. Approximately 2 weeks after the start of the planned migration, Mr. Mufara appeared on OnPassive 360 and claimed there was another level of intensity and challenges. And I'm very, very grateful for that. That put the pressure for us to navigate, I would say, more stable and sustainable solutions for the long term. Behind the scenes,
But what is behind the scene?
Mr. Kamal and his team had already fled Dubai for the safety of Egypt. Mr. Mufara had already met with the remaining team in India, and they had already started the process of recovering the databases and source code that allowed OnPassive to operate. During this same period, Mr. Mufara had claimed he had taken back full control, and a while ago, he had decided they were returning to the basics, and implied that the planned migration was going to enable OnPassive to return to the basics under Mr. Mufara's control. As usual, Mr. Mufara failed to be honest with paying founders and customers of OnPassive. Mr. Mufara knew everything happening, but presented the situation as easily manageable and recoverable. The reality was much bleaker than Mr. Mufara had painted it. Only days prior to the planned migration, on the 24th of June, 2024. Oh, that's what happened on the 24th of June. And they keep messing up and replacing the 27th of June when the site went down with this date. Sorry, on the 24th of June, 2024, the General Directorate of Criminal Investigations of the Dubai Police and Dubai's Anti-Money Laundering Department officially charged Mr. Kamal and all branches of OnPassive Technologies LLC with criminal money laundering. This resulted in the complete seizure of Mr. Kamal's personal and all OnPassive Technologies LLC's bank accounts, investments, safety deposit boxes, and deposits. Prior to this order, all assets had been frozen but were not seized by the Dubai police until the 24th of June 2024. And then on the 27th, everything went down. Only days after the seizure, Mr. Kamal and those OnPassive staff who supported Mr. Kamal fled Dubai for Egypt. We are told by those with knowledge of the situation that Mr. Kamal had already moved some assets to Egypt in preparation for the seizure of all assets. As we've previously written, Mr. Mufara had already been laying the groundwork to relaunch OnPassive under the OnFusion brand with the previous head of OnPassive Human Resources, and within weeks of the seizure had already legally established OnFusion's Dubai business license. Yep, in Ahmad Sawafda's name.
But it's only Mr. Kamal and OnPassive Technologies LLC, right?
Wrong! Beyond the legal issues in Dubai, we can exclusively reveal that there are additional ongoing criminal investigations across the globe targeting ONPASSIVE and participants. Based on information we have from those directly involved, there are ongoing criminal investigations into ONPASSIVE by multiple agencies spanning the globe. Some of these investigations started as early as 2021, and some as recently as 2 months ago. While we have additional details, we cannot currently reveal the full scope of those investigations, but we can publicly reveal the following information. Criminal investigations are wide-ranging and target not only ONPASSIVE companies. They are also targeting current and former ONPASSIVE corporate officers, executives, and employees. Charges are likely to include conspiracy, fraud, money laundering, falsifying of corporate records, and wire fraud. Also currently being targeted by investigators are prominent promoters, founders of the ONPASSIVE opportunity. All names that would be recognizable to most ONPASSIVE participants due to their pervasiveness. There are several countries currently investigating these actions of prominent founders. Potential charges that will be brought against these founders include criminal conspiracy, wire fraud, scheming to defraud, money laundering, tax evasion, falsifying documents, and falsifying documents with intent to defraud the government. Did you hear that, Don DeGarmo? We are also told that several people close to Mr. Mufara, Mr. Kamal, and the targeted ONPASSIVE promoters have been providing information to law enforcement to aid in the charging and prosecution of these individuals. We are told that some of these individuals have provided extensive information, electronic records, and recordings helping corroborate what investigators have already uncovered. Relaunching as OnFusion, not the solution it seems. While Mr. Mufara and his team continue with plans to relaunch ONPASSIVE as OnFusion, these existing and potential new charges will only continue to hinder any attempts to relaunch the opportunity. Mr. Mufara and his wife, Mrs. Asmahan Mufara, are already engaged in a civil lawsuit brought against them and ONPASSIVE LLC, the United States operation of ONPASSIVE, with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. If either Mr. or Mrs. Mufara are brought up on criminal charges, it will likely prevent any launch of OnFusion. If any of the prominent promoters of ONPASSIVE, who are now promoting OnFusion as the company, are brought up on criminal charges, it will also bring a black eye to the OnFusion opportunity. How many criminal charges will it take for founders who have spent up to 7 years waiting for their golden payday to finally give up on this alleged criminal syndicate? Only time will tell. Indeed it will. And that is this weekend's official ONPASSIVE update from hunbot.net. Be sure to check it out for all of the latest things that are going down with ONPASSIVE. The story is just getting good, so you're going to want to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know you don't miss the tea. The OnFusion tea. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you very, very soon with another one. I love all your faces. Mwah! Bye. How you doing, Don DeGarmo? You good?
But what is behind the scene?
Stop going there.
Queen of Karma.